Hey, peace, and blessings, family. What's up, everybody? Peace to the tribe. Coach Antoine.Digital here. Hope you're feeling well. Peace and blessings, family. Today, let's get into it. Coach Antoine.Digital here. Hope you're feeling well. One second. Today, let's. All right, cool. I think we're good. So welcome, everybody. Welcome back to AI School. Today, I'm very excited to share a cool session with you. Actually, we're not doing that. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, cool. Peace and blessings. One more time from the top. Coach Antoine.Digital here. Yes. I'm glad you tapped in. Today, we're going to be talking about how to create an app from a screenshot using ChatGPT, using AI. And I just want to show you the power of this, okay? So we're going to jump right into it. Thank you for being here. All right. And as always, I'm very blessed, highly favored to be in this position to share this kind of information. This is very revolutionary, man. These times we living in. I remember when it used to take me months, sometimes years to complete a project, and now I could do it in a matter of days. So I'm super excited about that. So what I'm gonna be doing today is showing you how to use ChatGPT. They're pretty much have like a vision element, and this feature allows you to upload pictures and then do different things with those pictures. So we're going to ask it to analyze this picture, which is a screenshot, and then turn it into code. And then we're going to take that code, and I'm going to show you how to actually turn that code into something visual, like a website or app. All right, for today, we're going to be building an app. So I want to go on my phone, and I'm going to try to find a app that I want to actually turn into code. Okay, so I'm going to find a good one on my phone. Let me see. You got a huge echo still? All right, one second. Let me see. Let me know if the echo is still there, if you guys are all good. Okay. Let me know. All right, let me find me one of these. All right, thank you. Let me find me one of these apps I want to use. There's so many options, for real. And I said I wanted to do this live to show y'all how powerful this really is. Okay. That would have been cool, but I'm not gonna do that. That's cool. It's cool. Maybe. Nah. That's not it. Let me see. Let me see. This looks like a pretty cool app. Cash App. I like this interface. Um, Might be worth looking into. Let's try it out. Let's try it out. All right. And I got I got $12 on my Cash App, so that works out too. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna share this image from my phone to my computer. Okay. And then I'm gonna show y'all what it looks like. Okay. All right, cool. So I just got it on my computer. So now let me go ahead and this is gonna be crazy, yo. I don't know if we're gonna be able to do this, but it's gonna be if so, oh man, this is a game changer right here. So let me go ahead. I'm gonna share the image and what it looks like. Okay. This is it. Okay. So now we got to see if we could turn this into code. Okay. And then we're gonna have the code, we're gonna see what happens when we translate it back into something visual, right? The app. So let me go ahead and give me a second. I'm gonna open up my Chat GPT. That's the AI that I want to use for today. But of course, we can use any of the large language models to try this out. We got Bard, we got Perplexity, we got something called Lambda, excuse me. There's a lot of options out there. So let me see. All right, here I go. Can I hide this or y'all made it to where? Okay, there we go. All right, so let me go ahead. I'm gonna share my new screen, which is just ChatGPT. Okay. Now, real quick, let me get a quick poll in the comments. Let me know how many people are actually using ChatGPT on a weekly basis. Type of one. Type of one if you use it at least once a week. Okay. Or any kind of AI model or chat assistant. Okay. Type of two if you use it at least twice a week. Right? Different days, 2 different days. Type of three if you use it at least 3 times out of the week. But then type of 5, 6, or 7 if you use it that many times per week. I'm trying to gauge how often you guys are using it. And then later on, if you can, maybe share how you're using it too. Maybe you'll be able to enlighten some other people. But let me know below. All right, don't be shy. Let me know 1 through 7. How many days per week are you using some kind of AI assistant? And of course, a 0 if you haven't started using it yet. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna start by telling ChatGPT exactly what I want. I'll be paying attention to your numbers too. I see a lot. Hold up, I see all zeros. Hold up, y'all. Why am I seeing all zeros on here? Why? Why? Hold up. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. I'm doing AI school every Monday, and we still got people who haven't started using it yet. Hmm. All right, I'm gonna need y'all to get started. I'm gonna need y'all to set up an account. I'm gonna need you to set up an. This your first time? Okay, cool. Well, let me give a little overview of where we at, just in case, because I know some people probably never use this. So the one I'm using is ChatGPT. Another one I use is Bard by Google, and then I've also used something called Copilot from GitHub. Okay, and this helps you write code. They call it your AI pair programmer. Okay, and then there's a bunch of other tools that I use as well. We're not gonna go into all of them today, but these are some pretty good ones. Okay, so you go to ChatGPT, it's chat.openai.com, and then I have ChatGPT 4, but I'm gonna go down to ChatGPT 3. And literally, you could just tell it to do some cool stuff like write code for you, design a database, kind of architecture. You could tell it to tell you jokes. You could tell it to brainstorm content ideas, food recipes, and adventures you can go on, family vacations, anything, right? And it's just like a little cool, fun thing that you can do. So I've been using it for the past few weeks live here on Monday nights to show you how to generate content, text, images, code, things like that. So it's been really dope. It's been really fun. Today I want to show you how to use an image. So I'm gonna upload an image here. Let me go ahead and grab the image. All right, this is the Cash App interface, right? We're gonna see if we can link different pages too if we got enough time. But this is the main thing you see when you first open up Cash App. So I'm gonna tell ChatGPT that. So it's like your AI assistant. Imagine hiring a human who you give them some kind of directions, and then they respond, they ask you questions, or they're going to execute the task. That's what we got right here today. Okay. All right. Shout out to everybody who knew. Okay. Craig said 5 times a week. Okay. But I have used ChatGPT. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Well, yeah. Cool. All right. You got a little experience, but no, so it's all right. No judge zone. It's cool. So we're gonna say, hey, I need you to take on the role of an expert computer software developer. Okay, that's first. I always tell it to take on some kind of role. Sometimes I go very, very deep on what that role is, specific, like how much information they should know. And just one example, I might say you have a master's degree in design and a bachelor's degree in computer science, but you got most of your experience from building projects you thought up and mastered, right? So just an example, just giving it like some kind of context on what role you wanted to take on. All right. You can say anything you want here. The more detailed, of course, the better, but also remember, the more detailed, the more specific it's going to be. So you could put yourself in a box, which isn't always bad because sometimes you want something very, very specific. So next I'll say, I want you to take this screenshot, which is a screen from the popular app Cash App. Okay. I want you to turn this screen image into code, preferably HTML, CSS, and JavaScript if necessary. So let me break down this sentence right here. So I'm a coder. I know a bunch of different coding languages. Some people out there might be like, okay, what's a coder and why are there coding languages? So a coder is somebody who knows how to communicate with the computer and get it to execute tasks on its behalf. So I know how to tell a computer how to create me a visual website, or how to create me an app, or how to create me an algorithm, how to create me a database to save all of my customer information, or how to create me a trading bot that automatically trade the markets for me, things like that. So I know how to build software, apps, websites, bots, things like that. And in order to do it, you need a language called code. Code is just like a pigeon language, an in-between language in between humans and machines, humans and computers. So I learned this coding language called HTML, and that allows me to create websites. I learned a coding language called Python, and that allows me to create day trading bots. So different languages can create different kind of things. HTML is how you create websites, like I said, and CSS is a language that makes websites look prettier, more user-friendly, more branded, more aesthetic, okay? And then there's a language called JavaScript. JavaScript takes the website, right, and that beautiful style, that CSS, and it makes it functionable. So JavaScript is what makes you, gives you the ability on a website like this to click buttons and something happens. You see this menu, or allows me to attach images to a input field and upload those images. So I like to think of it like a human body. HTML is the skeleton. It's the frame. It's what we all have and what we stand here with. Okay. Then you have CSS, which is more so the style on top of that frame. It may be skin color, weight, eye color, things like that. What clothes you have on, what your style is, stuff like that. So, every website looks a little bit different. All websites may have buttons or images or text. That's the HTML, but how they're structured and laid out is a whole different thing. Okay. So, actually, I'm going to be doing a 7-month cohort in January, right? So we just launched it. Well, we launched the announcement about it, and it's going to be really exciting. So if you're interested in learning how to code from scratch, I highly encourage you to join that 7-month program. We have internship opportunities for everyone who joins. We also have certification prep. We'll help you get certification. And then also we have opportunities for you to get interviewed, resume prep. We work with a staffing agency we just partnered up with who will help you find jobs and interviews. So, man, we got a perfect program. We haven't done cohorts in a couple of years, so we're excited to bring that back here at Unlock Academy. So yeah, I encourage you to check it out. I'll share some more information before we leave, but if you're a member of Explore Pro is our membership, which gives you access to just about everything that we have to offer. So if you're a member before the end of this month, I think it's the 27th, I believe, then you get access for free to this cohort. Otherwise, it's a $5,000 program, which is still very affordable because most boot camps cost 8, 9, 10, 13, 14, $15,000 for 6 months. So we wanted to make this affordable like we always do. So more information on that, reach out if you're interested. Also, we got scholarships opportunities. I'll share with y'all as well. And the scholarship allows you to get a discount if you're facing any kind of financial hardships. Okay. So yeah, once again, if you want more information on that, let me know. You could drop a unlock below, and I'll drop a link before we end this webinar. Okay. So back to the code. Okay. I want you to take a screenshot, this screenshot, and I want you to turn it into code. All right. So I really want this to be a mobile user interface. So a mobile app that should be responsive to mobile devices. So in all, like in the two different ways, I just told it, I just want this focused on the mobile view, the app view, the phone view, okay? Now, this may be enough details. Let me just make sure I don't want to add anything else. If you guys have any suggestions, let me know. I'm gonna go over it, okay? All right, I'm gonna tell it more specifically, be very, very specific with your colors. I want the same color in this image to be used in my code, okay? I want every single icon to be used that's in this image. I even want the font to be just like the font in this image. Do you think you can handle this? Now, think about this, y'all, right here, right? Because a few years ago, trying to do something like this was impossible. I'm gonna show you what we had to do a few years ago. If you wanted something like this, you would have had to go to Google. All of this text I just typed, I would have had to search this in Google, and this is what you would have got. I need a website, okay, an app that looks just like this picture. There's no way I would have been able to do this. Look at the results that pop up for this. Look at this. How to become a software engineer, how to become a computer science major. It does not give me code, okay? This is AI though, right? This is Google AI, but it's not a large language model chat assistant. Can you create code for a website? Nothing. Nothing. Let's see. I don't know. Nothing. So here we are now, able to be very specific, and let's see what happens. Okay, so there go the image. It says, sure, I can guide you through the process of creating a user interface similar to the one in Cash App screenshots you provided. Okay. It says it can't directly write the full code here. I would describe the components and styles you would need to implement it. So it said it can't create all the code, but we're going to see if we can get it to. We'll get y'all the scholarship link too. Because on this page, check out that link right there. On that page, you'll see the curriculum and the routes that you'll take, okay? Oh, it's being lazy. It's trying to be lazy. Okay. So it just gave me direction on what to do. Just gave me some basic code, made stuff censored. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna play along with it. I'm gonna play along with it. I'm gonna go to one of my favorite websites called Replit. Okay. If you go on Replit, it allows you to create to take this code that they just gave us and execute it. Okay. So it gave me code. I'm gonna take that code and I'm gonna copy and paste it. Okay, so you go to Replit and you go to create a REPL up here at the top, HTML, CSS. It's gonna give you a fake little name, naughty Stark integers, whatever. I'm gonna call this instead Cash App GPT. Okay, create it, and it's just gonna give me some basic code. Okay, here goes some basic code, but I don't want that code because ChatGPT gave me code. So I'm gonna delete this. Oh, look, they have a cool way to generate code here. I wonder what it's using. I'm gonna see here. I want to see what it's using. Before I type my code in there, I want to see. No, we can't get any images. It don't allow you to do images. Shoot. All right, so we're not gonna force that. Let's not force that. Let's go back. Let's take this code that they gave us. Okay. Now I'm gonna paste it in there. Okay, there it goes. There goes the code. And then I'm gonna take the CSS code. So this is the CSS down here. So CSS code looks a little bit different from HTML code. I'll break all this code down to you, teach you about these different, what are called elements, okay? It's really straightforward. Pretty much if you want to create an element, you just got to use these little brackets. So I'll break that down later on for you though. Don't want to confuse you too much right now, but I don't want you to also let me keep going if you have any questions. So ask anything you want. So there you go. I put the CSS code in this file called style.css, and I put the HTML code in this file that's called index.html. So all HTML code goes into the file that says HTML at the end. The CSS code, which stands for cascading style sheets. Style sheets, once again, is how you make your website look different. Okay. So I'm gonna run it and I'm gonna see what it looks like. That's it. This is what they gave me. Request and pay button. That's bad. That's bad. So of all of the weeks, because look, there goes the request and pay button. This is bad. So of all of the weeks that we've been doing AI school, this is the first one where the first prompt that we gave it and the first result was just terrible. So now we got to go in and refine it. Okay, we got to go in. We got to tell it we need more than this. Okay, let me go back in. Okay, so this was not helpful. I need the real user interface. I don't need the functionality. I just need it to look like the image I shared with you. Give me all of the necessary HTML. Give me all of the necessary CSS. I don't want any other excuses about how much you can write. This is ChatGPT 4. I know you can do it. All right, so I got to talk real inspirational to this joint, man. Like, come on. Stop playing with me. Give me the real code. So as a coder, once again, this will usually take me a couple months, maybe even a year to build out this whole thing. This right now is going to take me a few minutes to get the right code, maybe a couple days to get it perfect, maybe a couple weeks to add in the functionality. It's really a game changer. Yes. Peace, Rock. Quick question. Did ChatGPT give you the code in the order in which you should execute each aspect of the app? Yes. Well, at least at that screen. Okay. So the code it generates is is in order of that screen. All right, it's saying it don't have the exact font. That's fine. We don't need, all right, we can get away with that. We get away with that for now. All right, so now it created, looked like it's doing a little bit better. Now this looks like a lot more code. This looks way better. I do notice sometimes you have to keep asking AI multiple times to give you what you need. Yep, which is fine. This is fine. Like I said, this is way easier. I'd rather spend 5-10 minutes reprompting it opposed to spending 5-10 months recoding it. It gets really time cumbersome. It's crazy. This is good. This is good. The first time they gave me like, look at this. This is not all the code. All right, so that looks good. It put in some fake little logos for now. I'm gonna copy that code. I'm gonna put it over here. I'm gonna delete the old code, paste that in. Now that's the HTML code. The CSS, let's get that code too. It's still typing it up. Continue generating. Sometime in ChatGPT will stop generating it and put a little button that says continue generating at the bottom because it wants to know if you're still here. It wants to check and see like, are you still here or am I just going to type all this code for no reason? So it's a way for them to save data and not just be typing code and somebody didn't really even want it. You will also need to add media queries to ensure. Okay, I forgot to tell it that. I need you to add the media queries. You should have knew that. So let me explain what the media queries are. Okay. And then let me get that color too. It wants to know what this color is. So I got a tool in my toolbar. It's like a Google Chrome extension. It's called ColorZilla. And I use this extension to get the color from pretty much anywhere on a page. So pick color from page, and now I can click anywhere and get the color. So now I got the color right there, okay? The green is this color. Okay, I need you to do the media queries. Media queries means it checks to see if we're on a desktop. The code will check to see if we're on a desktop, like a big screen, a tablet screen, or a phone screen. So it's just writing code that checks to see what size screen we're on. Then we'll need to know how to adjust the elements. Do we want to have it looking big or looking small? That kind of thing. Okay. Let me see if there's anything else. You can use the font awesome CDN to display icons. Okay, so then this line, I'm telling it to use font awesome. Font's awesome. Let me show you what this is. Okay, Font Awesome is a website that allows you to add all kind of little emojis to your web page or something like that. So all of these little illustrations, icons that you want to add to your website, it makes it really easy to do it. Okay, it gives you the code, like it's literally written in code. It's really dope. So you may not think about that, but when you go to a page and you see a search icon, how did that get to a page? This is the code right here. Okay, this is the code. So if you want to know how to do it, this is what you do. You do this is I element, class equals FA magnifying glass. Okay, or if you want to show an envelope, you do FA envelope. If you want to do a pen, you do FA pen. FA is Font Awesome. So this team over at Font Awesome, they made it really easy to add these elements to the page. So we're going to see if we can use it. It used to be free, but now they got a paid version. So let's see if it still works. Okay, while it does that, I want to see what the code would have looked like without these other adjustments. So we got the HTML. Now let's go to the new CSS. Okay, let's run it. Nah, still, it's not looking really mobile friendly. Let me see this right here. It's loading really slow. Let's see if our code is done. Almost. Okay, okay, okay. So here, ChatGPT told us to pretty much import and add the Font Awesome library. This allows us to use Font Awesome in our code. So now I just pretty much copy and paste it right into here. Here we go. So now this is the Font Awesome library 6.0. Now I can update my CSS with this here. Is it doing media queries? Yep. This is a media query right here. So media max width. So anything 480 pixels and smaller, this is what the code is going to use. Anything that's bigger than that, if it's 768, it's going to use this stuff. So what this means is pretty much it's checking to see if it's a tablet, a phone, or a big screen. And now it knows how big to make the buttons. On a tablet, the buttons are going to be bigger than a phone. But on a desktop computer or a laptop, it's going to be bigger than what it is on the tablet and on the phone. Okay? So that's what media queries allow you to do. They allow you to check and see where are we? What size screen are we on? So let me get this new code here. Okay, put it in there, right there, like that, and then run it. All right, still not quite there just yet. Let's see. Okay, so it got some of it there, but still not ready yet. It's still not ready. All right, so it's not working for me, but how about this? Okay, how about you run all of the code that you gave me and compare and contrast it to the image that I first uploaded. So this is a test to see if it can actually run code that you give it. All right, I'm telling it to just take the code. Let's see what it can do. It says it's unable to execute the code. Okay, I tried. All right. So I'm trying to figure out now why he. Okay, key is a width of 80 pixels. So each one of the keys, the one key, the two, the three, the four, each one of these 80 by 80, justify content. Yeah, it's not showing it like a phone. I gotta tell it for some reason, the layout is not working. It does not look like the Cash App interface where, what does it look like? Kind of look like a phone, like he's about to dial out some numbers. Let me see, 1, 2, 3, yep. etc. So let me see. All right, let's see what happens. All right, so this is gonna give me some revised code to see why it's not working. Let's see what happens this time. Any questions right now? Can you ask it to adjust it? Yeah, yes, yep. So it will adjust to multiple screens because we had two different media queries. It can do three. So that's what the media queries do. It make it to where as the screen changes, it automatically adjusts with it. Yeah, okay, cool. I'm glad you got it. Okay, you said this is super helpful. I'm glad you think so, Rock Soldier. Yeah, this is a little different one though, right here. This is my first time trying to create it from a screenshot exactly, like especially for Cash App. Like this is different. Every time though, it gets a little bit more detailed. All right, the HTML code is done, so let's add that in. I'm gonna delete the old code, paste this in, the new code. Okay. Looked like only thing that changed was these three, the keypad, the row, and the key. So let me go over here. I don't know, y'all. Let's run it and see. Look a little better. We still not getting our green. This is a cool tool right here you can use right in Chrome. You can change and see what your website will look like on different devices. iPhone SE, the XR, the iPhone 12, Pixel 7, Samsung Galaxy X8, or the S20 Ultra, all these different devices and what it will look like. So this is how you test your code once you're in the industry. You code something, then now you can see what it looks like on all of these different size screens. All right, so it didn't work again. So yeah, on that note, I'm not gonna force it. It's all good. We gave it a chance. We gave it a chance. I'm gonna try it again with a different one. But right here with this one, for some reason, we're not getting those numbers going side to side. ChatGPT, gotta let you know you didn't do a good job here. All right, this isn't helpful. So I had to let it be known. So it's probably gonna try to write some new ones now. Whatever, we're gonna let it do what it do. But that's pretty much how we do it. In the past, what we were able to create with ChatGPT, we created a scraping bot, and we also created a trading bot using just AI. So that was really cool. We generated some images using AI. We've done a lot so far. This is still just the beginning, okay? Really excited about it. Now we got to take a 2-week break from AI school because we're going to be doing some other cool things to unlock. So we pick back up December 4th with the live Monday sessions. Just wanted to throw that out there. We're getting ready for these cohorts. We got 2 cohorts about to launch in January. One, we're going to help people get certified in Python, get internships, get gigs, get interviewed. So that's first. And then not even a week later, we also have the prop firm workshop. This is where I'm gonna be teaching people how to get funded accounts, $50,000, $20,000, $100,000, trading other people's money. So that way you don't have to get yours tied into the market. And when you trade in other people's money, you got so much more buying power and leverage that you can make more money. So we're gonna be breaking down how that works in this cohort from start to finish, help you get funded, help you get your money, and yeah, hopefully you give back to the tribe. That's what we're hoping is that everybody who does a little bit of, get something, they put something back in. That's just how we should do it. I appreciate your poise. Yeah, yeah, for sure. You're welcome. You're welcome. Oh yeah, no, this is what AI school is about. This is about hacking, showing you how it's done, how it looks. If I had more time and not just a simple hour, then I would really go all the way in and show you how to perfect this. And be like, hey, look, because this is how I would really code. I would really go in for hours until I get something right. We're here for an hour. I just want to give you a general idea. I don't want to complicate it because I can start going deep into the code, and I don't want to do that for people who are still fresh and new. Okay. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. So they said not a loss at all. I'm glad you all see that as well. This was great. Sometimes you have to step away, try it again later time. I appreciate your poise and patience. I love it, y'all. Yeah. So I could try again, but I don't want to force it right now. Yeah. Okay. Cool. 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 Yeah, I'm gonna test out some stuff now. Though I do now, I'm gonna be curious about what kind of apps is ChatGPT better at helping you create. I'm really interested in that now. Okay, this is good. Do you ever compare the responses between the different types of AI sites? Yep, yep, a lot. I always try to see what kind of response each one gives. Yeah, for sure. Oh yeah, I'll share it with you. Here we go. Somebody asked about the cohort program. I'll see if I can show you right here. All right, cool. So phase one, this is for the tech cohort. Phase one, you complete the application to join, the scholarship application if you're applying for that. Um, Pre-assessment, that's what we do here in phase one. Phase two, we're gonna get into the actual training. This is where you start doing all the certification prep and learning about coding and computers and networking, all that good stuff. So the first test really isn't that hard. So I got some information on what it looks like to pass that test, that assessment. So we get that in phase two. By phase three, we're going on and actually phase two we prep for it. Phase three we go and apply for the actual certification. I'm gonna show you how to purchase it, how to take it, how to be confident when you take it. Once you got that on your resume, that boosts you up a lot higher towards the top of that list. Okay, that list is the people who have applied to a job. But when you get a few more credentials, you don't have to get a degree, but if you can get a certification, that's great. That can go a long way. Okay. Advanced Python training and projects, that's in phase four. So after you did the examination, you got it, you are officially certified. That's only one certification. We want to help you get one more too. So that way you're more confident. So that's where we go into phase four, which is more advanced Python training, more projects, more tutoring, things like that. And then phase five is another certification. This one a little bit more intermediate, leaning into professional. Okay. So it's a great certification. And you go from that to graduation, internships, job hunting. We are pushing you out into the field getting you to spread them wings. Okay. That's what we really want to see. We want to see you really soar. So that's the tech cohort. It's about 7 months, like I said, but then the graduation after that, we have internships, gigs, jobs hunting, mock interviews, all that stuff can last for another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 months. But the core training is going to be about 6 to 7 months. Okay. After that, we got option two, which is how to become a profitable day trader. And I talked to you about, my strategy and how I've been able to use prop firms in order to get better at trading because one, they help me increase my discipline, but it also increase how much money I can make per trade without putting my money into the markets. So really excited. Once again, we got a scholarship opportunity there too. And that's when we get into, after that, we get into the actual training, help you get the funded account, which is a challenge. You got to try to pass the challenge. And then, the goal after that is to see you actually get a payout. So once you become a funded trader, that's one thing, but we need to see you actually make some money out of the markets. Okay. If someone has an app idea, does your company have a process which you solicit those ideas? Yeah, so well, our company, we build apps and websites for people. So if you have an idea, you can bring it to us and then we'll guide you on what the process is to build it, how long it'll take, how much it'll cost, things like that. So this is cool. Come over here and read about the scholarship. The way it works is it's more of a pay less, do more scholarship. Okay. We have really high expectations for people who become ambassadors, who get the scholarship because we're letting you come in at a different price because of whatever your financial hardships may be. But that means we still want to see you working hard. So you still have higher obligation to hit goals and milestones, to show up, to be consistent, to help others, things like that. Okay. So yeah, read over this page, learn more about the selection criteria, learn more about some of our alumni who I definitely know you're going to meet. Also, some of your coaches, learn more about who's coaching, everything from design to accountability to success with these guys. Okay. A little bit more about my story. And then at the bottom is where you can apply. Okay. Make sure you apply, be as honest as possible, as detailed as possible. It goes a long way helping us choose the people who actually get the scholarship. Okay. Paste the link one more time. If someone has an app idea, can you repeat the sites you were using to test code and get image code? Yeah, I was using OpenAI. I think that's what you're talking about. Oh, no, I think you're talking about yeah, so to get the image code was chat.openai.com. And then we had Replit if you want to actually run your code. Close down some of these windows. All right, cool. Yep. So be sure to apply. Enrollment for the scholarship is open until December 1st. We'll keep you posted on who actually gets accepted into the program. It's not just me, thank God, because I would probably just let everybody in, but that wouldn't work out with the funds that we have. We have to make sure that everybody gets the right amount if you get chosen and you're not halfway through and you don't have the funds to continue. So overall, I'm just super excited. I love what we're doing here, and I can't wait to see who our cohort is. Thank you guys again so much for being here. I'm gonna hang around for maybe another minute or two, see if any questions come through. Other than that, I really appreciate y'all. As Coach Antoine.Digital, I have nothing but honor and respect towards my people, towards this mission. Thank you to everybody who showed up, continues to show up. This is ours, okay? This is ours too. Don't forget, we off for the next 2 weeks. I will see y'all the first Monday in December. Peace.